Yeah, probably.
So, guys, we are on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I'm Yasmin. I'm host for Talking Talk. Today, this immersion is from Gabi Bonaldi, but I will be replacing her today and talking a little about the platform. Talking Talk is a platform to practice languages as English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, too. This is not a class. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anyone. And the objective is to practice talking in another language, practice our confidence, learn a new vocabulary, new structures, maybe. And I think that's it. Talking a little about me. I'm Yasmin. I'm 19. I live at São Paulo. I live with my parents and my cat. At my free time, I like to read books, watch movies, watch series. And here in Talk and Talk, I'm host for English and for Spanish too. I think for me, that's it. Daniel, could you introduce yourself for us, please?
Oh, yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel. I'm, I'm 27 years old. I'm a software developer. I think in Hortolândia, São Paulo, with my wife. In my free time, I like to read books, play play soccer, play board games, play video games, and I'm here to improve my English. And that's it.
You for share. Hello, Cristiane. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This immersion is from Gabi, but I will be replacing her today. I sent the questions for you here in the chat. And keep going with the presentations. Pedrito, please present yourself to us.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. My name is Pedrito. I'm 36 years old. I live in Santa Maria, Rio Grande do Sul. I'm married and I have a daughter. She's 9 years old. I work with IT as a DevOps engineer, and in my free time, I like to enjoy with my family, go outside, take a run maybe, and take some news about my area.
Nice, thank you for share. Katiana, please present yourself.
Sure. Hi guys, my name is Catiana. I'm 41 years old. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm engineer. I work in the oil and gas sector with new projects in the oil and gas sector. I'm a host here on Talk and Talk on Saturdays, 7 a.m. I think I almost complete 3 years on Talk and Talk, and I return to immersion in the morning. In the past, I stay here every day with Ricardo, but last year my my schedule is so crazy. But in these years, I focus on return to my English immersion 8 a.m. Ricardo, I'm back.
Yeah.
Well, nice. I hope you get it and could participate more. Thank you for share. Ricardo, please present yourself.
Hi, guys. I'm Ricardo, live at São Vicente, the first city of Brazil. I'm married. I have a daughter, and I have pets, two cats, and I work on T area too. And yeah, I essentially is my job is telecommunications, but nowadays every people used to say IT. And I try to learn English one more time, participate from this immersion. That's it.
Thank you, Ricardo. And Chris, please present yourself.
Okay, morning everyone. My name is Cris. I'm living in Manaus, Amazonas. I'm software developer. In my free time, I like watching movies and participate technology events too. That's it about me.
Thank you, Chris. So, just to confirm, everyone has the questions right. Okay, so starting with Chris, what's the origin of Carnival celebrations?
Mm, I think New Orleans. I think so. I remember the history. Not all, but the location I remember.
Yeah, thank you for sharing the location. Ricardo, do you know the origin of Carnival celebrations?
That's weird, but the source from this celebration is a religious party, is a Catholic celebration. Uh, that's the reason of uh, the Easter is four, 40 days later, and the is a I'm not sure how do you say pagão, in English, but is uh, a pagão party, and there are a lot of influence of the Catholic Church. And after that, some a lot of years ago, the type or the style from the current celebration come from France, because there is well, some people the resources have different opinions, but some people used to say that's the current format from this carnival is coming from France. That's it.
Yeah, thank you for sharing
Thank you.
your meaning of that. I don't know before that have this origin. Thank you
Yeah,
for sharing, Ricardo.
no problem.
And for you, Katiana, do you have anything more to share about the origin of Carnival celebrations?
So my opinion is similar with Ricardo. I think it's a pagan party, and I think it's from Europe. I think, but I don't have any things for do for share. Sorry.
Thank you, Katiana, no problem. Pedrito, and about you, do you have anything to share about the origin of Carnival celebrations?
Like Ricardo said, the origin from home, church, and the word carnival comes from Latin carnes levale, which means remove the flesh. It's remove the flesh from uh, the food to during the quaresma, for example.
Yeah, gotcha. Daniel, and for you, do you have anything more to share?
Uh, I think that the carnival arrives at Brazil, so I don't know about other things. I did a simple search about that, and I find out that the carnival, mm, some 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 oranges that it it arises at Greece. Like Ricardo said, it have origin pagan gods, a parent to pagan gods, and I don't remember the name of the pagan god, but I remember. The Dionysus was the first god that the Perry was offered, because he is a god to Paris and uh, Vine, some things else about it. And for me, was a surprise find out that the Carnival don't arise at Brazil because I think that in Brazil is more popular better uh, uh, of than other cultures. I think that's it about the Carnival.
Yeah, so interesting. I don't know about the carnival history before of this immersion. So thank you all, guys. I think was a big share about it. It's very interesting. So keep going with Daniel. In which country is the famous Carnival of Rio de Janeiro held?
So, like I said, I think that the Carnival is only Brazil, but I just did a simple search about it, and Italy has a famous carnival too. Not like in Brazil, not so famous like Brazil, but is a popular berry too. And I remember that has have another culture. Greece too has a carnival, but like I said, no one is popular like Brazil, and because sometimes we that live in Brazil, we are no like the carnival country and soccer country, and that's it.
Yeah, I didn't know before that Italy have a famous carnival too. Thank you for sharing. I
Was a
agree. I think
surprise.
the
Was a surprise for me too.
yeah, I think the Brazilian carnival is the biggest, but I really didn't know that are another famous carnival. So thank you for sharing. Pedrito, do you know any other famous carnival around the world?
I think in Italy is a like a masquerade party, uh, but the origin is from there in the beginning, and so it's a different. The country is too small compared to Brazil, but I think is the a celebration in the country. So uh, here in Brazil, uh, we take very seriously in every way. Uh, and in Rio de Janeiro is more serious. So I don't know other countries, not in February, but in uh, other days, maybe in the at the year. I think in Mexico have a party too, and other countries maybe too, but not in February.
Yeah, like you said, the Brazilian carnival really makes a lot of impact in a lot of sectors. I think like tourism, it really impacts the tourism, the clothes industry, because people want to buy some clothes to pass the carnival. So some people don't work in this week too. So really stops every Brazilian life, I think. Even if you don't like or you don't celebrate it, you pass through some situation, like for example, don't work or something like that, I think. Katiana, and for you, do you know any other carnival around the world that is famous, like Brazilian Carnival?
I think Christiane saying in the start of this immersion about I forget the name of the city in USA. It's New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
In New Orleans, it's so common. It's similar with the Carnival in Brazil. No, it's not similar with the Brazil, but the principle it's same. But there we have the one party. It's similar with the Carnival. I remember this. And Veneza. Veneza, it's other city in Italy, and but there the people use mask in the face and go with the different clothes for the street. It's it's very different when you compare with Brazil.
Yeah, the carnival in Brazil, I don't know, is more for samba and get a lot of drinks, maybe. But it's really interesting the differences between all the cultures. So thank you for sharing. Ricardo, do you know any other famous carnival around the world?
Yeah, there are. I remember Italy, uh, Nice on France, Barcelona. There are two in the New Orleans, but is a little different. There are masks too, but is sound like how do you say the customs from mid-century or something. That's is a really different. But there are in Uruguay, is more similar, I believe, it's more similar from Brazil. Uh, but I believe that is our format is is better and the different if you compare another place. And the guys, I don't know, waste and invest a lot of money and billion reais. So uh, if you uh, if you check, for example, TVs and the other stuffs, uh, how do you say, beer labels, and the other stuffs, but it's certainly passed from a billion reais from this investment, and the so it's totally different. Brazil is more professional, more professional. But I miss uh, this kind of carnival on some place that's is better. I forgot. I don't know how do you say in English, but it's this kind of carnaval uh, dentro dos bailes, assim, that's nice. The carnival on the streets, that's that's nice. But particularly in my region nowadays, don't have any more uh, this kind of clubs and the other stuff that's possible to jump and I don't know, enjoy Carnival. That's it.
Yeah, about the carnival on Uruguay, I searched here after you say because I didn't know that
Mhm.
they make parties too. But there in Uruguay, the carnival is like for 40 days. So
Yeah,
it's
it's the
really
same. I believe
big.
it's the same days. I don't know. I watched
Yeah.
a documentary some time ago, and the I believe that's I forgot the name. The singer Baiana, Daniela Mercury. She was talking regarding Carnival, about Carnival in France and the other stuffs, and she mentioned regarding Uruguay.
Yeah, I don't know if I will like to have like 40 days, 2 months of parties,
Yeah.
but for people that like maybe is really good.
There are there are another places, né? I believe he told regarding Canada. India, I don't remember, is a little country on Asia, but is, in my opinion, is different. Sound like a color party from India. Né? It's more similar, in my opinion. Né? It's different from Carnival, but the guys call the Carnival. Né? Is I'm not. It's a so small country from Asia. I don't remember. I believe that's the on India, but I don't remember that if you India was another place.
Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing a lot of examples. Chris, do you remember other carnival parties that is famous like Brazil or just a little less than Brazil?
I know just Brazil and New Orleans. After this, no, I didn't. I'm learning a lot about the around the world in Carnival. In
Yeah.
Carnival,
Me
it's
too. I didn't
interesting.
know about everything like the people are sharing here. It's a lot of information. Very interesting. So, Chris, could you choose any question for us, please?
And another thing to learn in this group about Carnival. Number 6, what role do samba schools play in the Rio de Janeiro, Carnival? Oh my God. I'm really, really interested to know about this because I don't know. I don't know the names, the don't know.
No problem. Just to curiosity, there are some schools nearby where you live.
Yes, yes, have. But I don't know the names too.
Yeah, okay, all right. Here where I live, there is one Sunday school. Like when you cross the street, you can get on that. So they are starting I don't know how is that, but they are starting to make the dances to be prepared. It's like make the rehearsal, the trial. It's like ensaios. Um, and for you, Katiana, what role do Samba schools play in the Rio Carnival? And there are any Samba school nearby where do you live?
Yes, in Victoria, we have a carnival. I think it's 2 weeks before the carnival here in São Paulo. We have I don't remember the name of desfile in English. I don't remember the name, but here in Victoria we have 2 days of the carnival, the escolas de samba, and in my opinion, it's the carnival. It's important because we have a lot of persons who have a job before the carnival, after and before the carnival. Uh, Costureiras, I don't remember the name of costureiras. The carnival movemented different sectors of the economy in Brazil. And I think it's not only a party, but for Brazilian, we have the economy, it's important. The carnival, it's not only about the tourism, but movement other parts of the economy in Brazil.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Sometimes we can't remember about these other sectors, but makes a lot of difference. Maybe industries that make the cars. I don't know if there is a specific name of that because I don't follow so much about the carnival, but the big cars there must to be a specific place to do it. So a lot of other industries is impacted by Carnival, I think. I agree with you. Ricardo, uh, what role do Sunday schools play in the Carnival? And do you have any Samba school nearby where you live?
Uh, I remember some time ago, mm, 30 years ago, or maybe a little more, uh, my region, particular Santos, had the one of the best Carnival of the Brazil. No? Is the second place, some people used to say. Né? So after that, São Paulo improved a lot, invest a lot of money, and they certainly Rio de Janeiro and the São Paulo have the better carnival, the best carnival, actually. But yeah, uh, I prefer another kind of, for example, on the streets and the other stuff. But yeah, really important, in particular because a lot of people work on this field, on this job every year, all the year, actually, because the people have to schedule a lot of events during the year and the building the cars and the other stuff take a lot of job and money. So in this case, it's important. A lot of people have this job. So not just only in Rio de Janeiro, but São Paulo and other cities. So I believe this is important. And as I told you, a lot of money was invested, more than 1 billion, just in Rio de Janeiro. If you check another series, certainly um, improve the economy of this country. And enjoy. A lot of people use it to travel on these dates, but some people like enjoying this party. That's it.
Yeah, there are a lot of carnivals that is so big, not as the Rio de Janeiro, but
Mhm.
it's still big. For example, the
Sure.
carnivals on North and Northwest
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Salvador, Recife, there are a lot of places that is really prepared to do carnivals. And the samba schools, I think, like you said, they works for a lot of time. I think they works the rest of the year just in prepare the carnival for the next year because there are a lot of things to care about. For example, they must to choose a theme to, for example must have a subject to be the to be showed in the customs, in the cars, in the dance, in the song. So there are a competition between samba schools too. So it's really something they must be really prepared for, like you said.
Yes.
Pedrito, and for you. What role do Samba schools play in the carnival? And there is some Samba school nearby where you live?
Here, where I live, used to have some schools in the past, but now I think it's more than 15 years, don't have more. And I think about some schools, they tell stories. They make the song and the clothes to tell some story about something or someone. And they do very well this, in my opinion. Sometimes with the cars, I don't know the name, the cars with the a lot of things, and they already tell a lot of stories like people, famous people, and other things. And this you can learn about the history sometimes.
Yeah, every Samba school try to make something different inside a team, so you can learn a lot sometimes. Some representation that you didn't know before, so it's really important. Thank you for sharing, Pedrito. Danielle, and for you, what role do Samba schools play in the carnival? And do you have any Samba school nearby where you live?
I live in Nortolândia, São Paulo, a small city near from capital. But I know the name of some some schools here, like Gaviões da Fiel, Beija-Flor. I I know that there are a lot of other summer schools, and here I know that there are two divisions, the first division and the second division, like a soccer. Uh, in the better schools uh, pass to another other division. Uh, so the role of some schools, I I think that it is make a big presentation and tell a history about any important person, like the past or the present. I I don't know much about Carnival, but I already watched TV, and the last year or 2 years ago, I I watched ensaio uh, uh, from some schools at Rio de Janeiro when I to visit the Rio de Janeiro, and I I see that they make a lot of uh, inside. Yes, I was searching about the word ensaio, but I don't find. But for me, the main role is tell a history and pass a message about some important figures. For example, I already see in the Carnival some schools tell a story about Zumbi dos Palmares, a great a great man for the history. And like Tatiana said, the carnival is very important to a lot of people that depends the carnival to work. I think that the carnival was only at January or February and March, only this month. But I I I searched about and I see that the Carnival started the health like as August, almost near as August and September, October, November, December, January. It's a lot of months because it's the some schools need a great preparation to make a good presentation and like Katina said too there are a lot of people make clothes and make a musical instrumental. I don't know what to say this in English, but Carnival involve not only apparel, but a lot of new things around the Carnival that a lot of people depends on the Carnival. So I don't like it, Carnival. So it's just a search, and I tell what I already watch about Carnival, and I know I don't like to participate, but it's just a story about Carnival.
Yeah, a lot of interesting things that you bring to this immersion because I really didn't know about the divisions, like the first division and the second division. Something really interesting is something really the administration of that is really big because there are a lot of schools that will present something. So the administration must to be really big. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing.
some the most of schools samba make the carnival really serious, like a championship, and they needed to win, and to be the better. It's like not a parent to enjoy any people, but like they treat the carnival like a championship and they needed to win. It's very interesting about it.
Yeah, because they when they earn the championship, there is some I don't know if it's prizes, but let me, yeah, it's prizes. They earn a lot of prizes and money too. So they really wanted to earn the champion between the Samba schools. So it's really starting to think how important is that for our economy, I think. So, Pedrito, could you choose any question for us, please?
Let me see. Number 9. What are some common symbols associated with Carnival? I think, yeah, here is historical things, uh, the clothes, the music, and a lot of drink. Yeah, here's more like that, but I don't know, other countries have the masks and other things.
Yeah, I think the mask is more present in other countries than in Brazil too, because here is more about glitter, shiny clothes, and short clothes too, and a lot of
Very
drink.
short.
Yeah, very short. Like you are in a beach, because it's really short. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Katiana, and for you, what are some common symbols associated with Carnival?
Uh, I think the short clothes, it's a symbol of carnival in Brazil. A beautiful woman because the foreigners talking about the beautiful women. I think it's not, for me, it's not nice because it's not everyone love the carnival in Brazil. Now, for example, I don't go to the carnival, don't use short clothes, and it's how do you say? It's not for everyone. This vision is not for everyone, but all the foreigners thinking with this mode about the carnival in Brazil, but about your happiness. All the foreigners talking about our happiness in Brazil. The Brazilian, it's we have a hot culture. It's we nós somos muito receptivos, not only on the carnival, but it's part of our culture. But on the carnival, the foreigners talk about this, about our culture, our receptive, nossa recepção, I think.
Yeah, like you said about the beautiful women, I remember about the drum queens because they must be the beautiful human for the samba school, so they must to be beautiful every time of the year, have a beautiful clothes on this moment, know how to samba really well. So there are a lot of beautiful women that pass on TV because I remember Global makes like a account for Carnival, and there are women that are show on the TV too. And about how the Brazilian people take care of the people around the world when they come for here is really interesting too because I don't know, I feel Brazilian people, I don't know if how is that. Let me search. There are a lot of receptive person that take care of people for another countries. So this is really present in our culture, I think, like you said. Um, Danielle, and for you, what are some common symbols associated with Carnival?
So like you said, guys, I agree with you. Like symbols like shining clothes and very short clothes, and the dance, and not only short clothes, but uh, nowadays, and I believe in the next years, the people uh, don't the people they are gonna wear clothes because when I see each new years, the people, especially the women, uh, replace short clothes for nothing. It's a year. It's a common it's a common symbol. Not so good for for me, and but it's normal. The dance is very common, very popular in the great symbol of Carnival. The the car is a very important symbol, and that's it. So masks. In Brazil, mask is not popular like in other countries, but sometimes, for example, in Salvador, the carnival is not. Carnival in Salvador hasn't a samba school. The carnival is on street and there are a lot of people that wear a mask and a fantasy and go to street. I think that is a very important symbol to a mask. And that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah, a lot of symbols. Thank you for share. You said about body paintings instead of short clothes, and this is so real. I really forgot about it because it's something so, I don't know, it's strange for me, but it's showing on TV.
For me too.
And yeah, so I don't know, it's strange, but it's okay, you know. They aren't naked, so okay. It's better than naked, I think. Uh, Chris, and for you, what are some common symbols associated with Carnival?
I think mask, I think a lot of colors. Um, music's loud, people yelling. I think this.
Yeah, people yelling, a lot of drinks, drunken people, a lot of mess too. There is some fancy things, but the other side is kind of messy. I don't know. With you. Ricardo, and for you, how does the carnival impact the... Oh, sorry, I was reading the wrong. What are some common symbols associated with carnival?
Uh, I believe that's the typical, beautiful girls. Uh, I don't know, dancing, samba, and the probably uh, I don't know. I believe that's the carnival is not the best for me, but it's more connected to the Rio de Janeiro, né? It's the country, né, of samba, né? So it's a lot of people associate Brazil samba in the Rio de Janeiro. And probably, in my opinion, that's it.
Yeah, so nice. Thank you for sharing.
No problem. Anytime.
Guys, I think we have some minutes more to talk a little bit. So I will change the questions and made a different question. Starting with Ricardo, do you have any plans for Carnival for this year?
Fortunately, I believe that I work on this date, but yeah, the most part of the time I used to travel uh, countryside sometimes or the south coast from São Paulo. I live at south coast, but I used to go a little more beyond there. There is a city called the Governador Pedro Toledo. There are uh, a big house, and the normally my friends and the family used to rent this house, and I kept for these days on this. And sometimes we enjoy Carnival too. Sometimes we used to create a VIP party, just for my friends and family. But that's nice too. I love it.
So nice, good celebrations. Pedrito, and for you, do you have any plans for this Carnival of this year?
I usually to camping in that are fishing and making barbecue in other place in the nature. Yeah.
Yeah, good way to rest. Thank you for sharing. Katiana, do you usually have any plans for the carnival?
In this year, probably I stay with my family in a countryside, stay very quiet.
Yeah, without
Plan.
lousy songs, I think. Thank you for sharing. Chris, and about you? Do you usually have anything that you make in the carnival?
No, I pass with my family, take this time to study things, and that's it.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. Danielle, and for you, do you have any plans for the carnival?
No, so stay so far from Carnival, and I pretend pass with my wife and my friends too, and enjoy with the 3 days that I don't know. I'm not gonna work. And I pretend enjoy these days, and that's it.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. I don't like to celebrate as a lot of you here. I don't know. I prefer to just enjoy the free time and use the time to other thing that isn't to go to celebrations or things like that. So it's the same for me too. So, guys, I think we don't have enough time to keep going with other questions. So, I will share with you a survey of this immersion. If you want to share something about the subject or about me as a host, or make an idea for a next subject, it's totally anonymous. You can feel free if you want to share your opinion. And I think is that I will invite you if you have some time, 5 p.m. on Fridays. I have my immersion of English. And if you have some time, please come to other immersion of Gabi. She is really good. I really like to participate on her immersions. And I think that's it, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing a lot of interesting things about Carnival. Is a subject that I didn't know so much before, but now I know a lot of interesting things. Thank you for share all of you. And that's it. Thank you for coming and have a